Hello everyone, welcome to this Natori Ryu 2018. Now guys, what do you think? Now we're getting on to quite a few years now. We got the school going again in 2013. I had the idea of resurrecting it, or at least put the idea into practice in 2012. And now we're in from 2012, 2013 to 2018. So we're in our 5th year-ish, depending on when your class is starting. But we're starting to find our feet, I think. At first, people flooded in and were like, okay, this is going to be ninja, this and that. And they realised, actually, it's a really difficult thing, because samurai warfare is actually very difficult. And then we got a little bit of people going out, people coming in, going out, going in. And then eventually the waves seem to have settled down, and they formed a nice, steady foundation. And I'm finding, watching you guys out there on Natori Ryu Hub, getting to chat to each other, getting to know each other, is great. And at first I knew everyone, and now there's new names popping up. I'm like, who's this guy, who's that lady, who's this? And it's great to see, because it means that we're getting a decent amount of students in, practicing and having a go, and I'm having to catch up with you guys now instead of you having to catch up with me. So before we move on, let's just do the normal thing we do in January, and that is donations. Now, people say to me, Anthony, charge for this, charge for that, and I'm trying my best not to charge for anything, as little as possible. Obviously, when we go on courses, we've got to cover food and we've got to cover costs of things, so we pay all together, we all in pay together for courses. But actually, for running the school, I do ask every January for some donations. Now, as I say, everybody says I should charge an annual fee, but no, guys, I want you to know I don't ever want to do that. I want you guys to think, okay, did I enjoy my year with Natori Ryu? If so, let me put a little bit of money in. It doesn't have to be much. Now, there's a PayPal address on the screen here. Please put, donation or friends and family, put it in and send a little bit over. It always helps us buy equipment for the school. It helps me go around visiting people, and obviously when I'm in Japan it helps me, pay for meals for people and take people out who've got scrolls, and then they let me film their scrolls and things like that. And of course it allows me to look for the 2 missing Natori scrolls. So if you're enjoying Natori Ryu, and the hub's for free, of course, the YouTube is for free, and as much information as I can put out there in PDFs and in posters is free. So just put a little bit in, and hopefully we'll keep it all afloat. We've had some great donations this year. We only ask once a year, and that's now. So please, if you can, donate. Now, Natori Ryu students, remember, it's the time now to get your new notebook. If you have not got a new notebook, get one and start it now. This will be a record of your progression all the way across. So if you've not finished the first one, stop wherever you are, put it to one side. Next one, write the number 2 or the number 3, wherever you are. It is time now for new notebooks. Get them sorted, get them in. If you think, oh, I'll just use this notebook for next year, it's gonna show that you haven't had the progression. So make sure you fill those notebooks and make sure you get 1 a year going. Otherwise, guys, you'll sort of like not show that you've been doing the study. Right, what's happening this year? So 2018. Okay, first of all, the first book that is coming out is going to be Ninja Skills. Now, this is a book dedicated to understanding and breaking down the complex art of Shinobi no Jutsu. And I've put it out there in 150 lessons so people can get the fundamental concept of ninjutsu down and start to build on it. So all Natori Ryu students get working from the book Ninja Skills to give. It's not taken specifically from Natori Ryu, but it's taken from all the scrolls that I've been dealing with, and I'm breaking them down into principles. So that will create a foundation. Now, hopefully we'll see James and David putting some more ninjutsu stuff out this year. We'll see by the end of the year what's going on there. So keep your eyes open for that. The next book after that is Old Japan, Secrets from the Shores of the Samurai. This, again, is not a direct Natori Ryu book, but what it will do is give you a foundation on understanding Old Japan. It's actually something I've put together from lots of ancient accounts, some from the 1500s, that Westerners who went there looked at Japan and said, wow, this is what Japan is. All the way up to the 1900s I've gone, from diaries, records, and then I've done some research in the background on some stuff and put it all in there, and we've mixed it up and we've created quite a nice little, quick shelf, quick read book where you can say, okay, I've got a better understanding. For Natori Ryu students, that means if you read Old Japan, it will sort of give you that flavour of what Isui Sensei is talking about when he's talking about specific subjects. Like even just when you put your sword in the house, it gives you more details about that type of thing. However, the big one, of course, coming next November, which is in about 9-10 months from here, excuse me, is Natori Book 2, Book of Samurai. Now, there's been a slight change in the titling and in the series, which I will explain in another video close to the time when I get a physical copy of the book, but it is exactly inside the next book. It's exactly what you expect, but we're going to change the overall jacket idea and the way we present it as a series. The reason for this is that the publisher has changed hands, and the entire team have changed, and they say they want to change and do a different way. So, however, I've got around, you guys have already bought book 1, I've got around it so that you can all keep it, it all looks correct in a nice neat row, so I'll tell you that when I get the physical copy, so don't worry you guys, I have actually made sure that is sorted. Right, apart from that, don't forget this year you've got Andrew's Mokuroku course. Now I am on, we have a secret group called the Heika Jodan Mokuroku course, and of course you can't get on it unless you're in the course, and that means you have to be a registered student. Registering is dead easy. Speak to Andrew Thoburn, links below. And if you want to get on that course where I chat and I upload private videos for people and we talk about things in Facebook, that's where I spend most of my online time now, and I will be talking to you chaps out there. Remember, registered students only, those who are going from the course. Off you go, speak to Andrew Thoburn. Remember, Andrew has also got his book aids coming out where, you know, he gives you little books that help you along and take you in to each and every little aspect. Don't forget, support Andrew and keep those books coming so that we all can share and understand and study from everybody's research. Right guys, that's it. My name's Anthony Cummins. I want you to really, really enjoy 2018. I don't want to say things like, wow, you know, we're in a new year. There's nothing like that. There is no new start. We just continue. But we've marked it we've sent everyone New Year's cards. Everyone has been very happy. We've had a lovely time. We've built some friendships up over this year. Next one, same again. Let's keep going. This time though, I want people to now focus on fitting it all together. People are starting to, they've gone through the material, they've gone through the stuff, and people are not focusing or really putting it together. Only a handful of people. So let's try that for 2018 and see where we go by the end of the year. Alright guys, see you later.